This is Paul. Yes. Mhm. I made about a 5 or 6 minute video as if I was going to forget what I was going to say. Yes. I think there's some very corrupt police officers should go to prison. Oh, now as much as you dislike the sound of that, yes, it would be best if that's what you did. Now why don't you go ahead and go to prison now? Do you understand, Sergeant? Yes. Go ahead and go to prison. You're surprised. Oh. Well, I'm sitting out here by myself and I don't see anybody around me. Yes. Does somebody have some remote control of this phone? Did you turn it off? You're idiots. You understand right now. You're idiots. Mhm. Now, as I was mentioning, uh, only the court can change the order upon written application. Yeah. hmm Now, who is it that can change the order? Yes, somebody that has to write the application. Now, as I had explained to you, yes. The petitioner never acknowledged or gave her consent for the issuance of it. Yeah. See, she did not acknowledge receipt of a copy of this order. Yes. And the use of forgery, ouch, to issue it. Yeah. Obviously, you can't use forgeries to issue court orders. And then there's the idea of Brent Baisden's signature being a forgery. Yes. hmm I'm almost sure of it. Pooh. But the individual that served me in the public library, yeah, is not law enforcement. Now, the law enforcement officer, ouch, serving this order may confiscate the restrained person's weapons at the time of service. Oh, that does not give the availability of a private party serving an individual. Now, since you didn't give me any notice or opportunity to be heard, yes, and since you used a forgery of Christy Miller's signature here, or is that the actual signature? Yes. And the protected person did not actually sign the order. Ouch. And the acknowledging the receipt of a copy of this order. Yeah, she didn't, and I didn't because you didn't give me any notice or opportunity to be heard. Um, this is a real big concern because you see here in the service, yes, it says Clallam County Sheriff's Office or Port Angeles City Police Department, where the restrained lives. Which shall personally serve the restrained, yes, party with a copy of this order promptly complete and return to this court proof of service. Yes. Now, if I had gotten notice, yeah, that I would have had the availability of appearing in court, yes, additional service would not have been required. But the actual serving of the weapon surrender form has different conditions, yes, it does, than the actual protection order. Oh, uh, it's really important that you understand this, police department, okay? This allows for service by law enforcement, yes, or the individual would have had notice and opportunity to be heard and would have appeared in court. Yes. This, when you really think about it, it's very, very different. Yes. It has service by law enforcement. Yes. Or the respondent appeared and was informed of the order by the court. Yes. Further service is not required. Yes. This form allows for service by mail and publication. Yes. Or it allows for the petitioner to make private arrangements for the service of this order. Now, technically, you cannot put the two of them together and serve an individual. Yes. You can serve this one, yes, by private party, yeah, but you can't serve the other one because the condition of this court order, yes, the conditions of it, yeah, are different than the conditions of the other court order, yes. that don't have the same conditions. Oh, now when you think about getting sued right now, I see a lot of lawsuits today. I'm kind of a seer. Oh, I see a lot of lawsuits right now. Does that upset you? Are you really angry about this? That the court used a weapon surrender form, yes, that did not have the same conditions of personal service after the issuance of it. Yes. And it could have been that Brent Baston, poop, did not